Long time, no talk. Welcome back to my channel, Tik Tok Hmneighbors. As someone who's chronically online, because I'm currently in my unemployed era, we are going to be we're going to be doing a deep dive on one of my favorite TikToking duos, okay? Now, these two goons aren't actually my favorite TikTokers, but I do like the lore and the hot water that seems to surround them. And you're gonna kind of understand what I mean in a second because obviously we're doing a deep dive on the dad and daughter dream team. The dad and daughter dream team rose to somewhat fame like 2 years ago when the parent posted a video of the father, Patrick, getting down on one knee and proposing to his daughter Sarah with a peanut earring. I'm not gonna play the clip. It was wild. Um I could imagine my dad doing something like that. I can't imagine anyone's dad doing something like that, but yet here we are. Obviously, to me and a lot of other people, it was fucking weird, and people genuinely started to be scared for Sarah and her well being for a few reasons. Reason number one would be her appearance. At 21, at that point in time, she looked ill, and a lot of people speculated that she was sick or had panda eyes. Well, others thought she might have like a vitamin deficiency and wondered when the last time anyone in this family had gone to see a doctor. Reason number two is just the fact that Patrick gives off this like weird, creepy predator energy that makes people like super concerned for Sarah's well being, which I get because like the vibe of Patrick alone, not appealing, not good. And I will encourage you to, if this topic interests you, to go do more like deep diving. There is a Reddit page. It's like dad and daughter snark or whatever. But there is so much proof of things just like Patrick being a little freak, and I I don't know. If this interests you, you have anything, go suss it out, guys. If you're wondering what you're doing here, I kind of wanted to give you guys like the dad and daughter dream team lore, or in this case, like my favorite bits of their lore, because there's a lot. Well, there's enough, okay? But we're gonna, like I said, talk about my favorite bits because this is my channel. I'm gonna do what I want. I will say some of these are like crazy icky, and you'll see what I mean as I present them to y'all. You're warned that there's your warning. Number one, like a little bit of their lore, is Patrick's brothers. As you know, Patrick is the dad of this duo, and he has two brothers, David and John, or John Paul. I don't know what his, it's either John or John Paul, don't quote me. David was convicted of sexual assault on a minor under 16 years old, and I have no clue what John Paul did, but people are saying that he is also a pedophile, and these two men are allowed around Sarah, and believe it or not, Sarah has a younger brother that is not featured on their channel. So these two predators, if you will, pedophiles, are allowed around. Well, Sarah's like a grown woman, but her brother is not. And Patrick still has his brothers around his children. And I know it's weird that I bring up like the brothers, but there's no way that all three of these apples didn't fall from the tree, especially with how Patrick acts around Sarah and with Sarah. Because, like I've said, the vibe is bad. The vibe is terrible. There also has been multiple clips of Patrick looking at Sarah very inappropriately, which is wild because that is his daughter. And there was specifically a clip I wanted to add, couldn't find it for the life of me. Felt like I was crazy. Couldn't find it. Just know there's like he's a little freak bitch, okay? The next topic is the AI porn model, one of the OnlyFans model, whatever. Back in December of 2024, Singer ends up posting a like dancing TikTok to this fuck ass song, and no one is really thinking anything about it other than she was the only person on TikTok to post anything to this audio. And when you further search up the singer, she is completely linked to Sarah and Patrick. Not only that, she's a part-time this lady, the singer who made that fuck ass song. She is a part-time singer and songwriter, but she is also an OnlyFans model. And I need us to pause. I am all for a baddie getting a bag, okay? But like, if you're gonna make an AI porn model, don't fucking link it to you and your fucking father. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, we're talking about Aniala Bigman. I could be butchering that fucking name. Aniala. Don't quote me. I also like with the fuck ass song and her being completely leaked to Sarah and Patrick. There's another little bit of her lore we're going to talk about, and it is the incestuous fanfiction that Aniala Bigman has written. Because, mind you, she is completely linked to Sarah and Patrick. A Literotica account posing as Aniala was posting content containing to the fact that she was sleeping with her father and how she doesn't see how incest is wrong. And as you can see, I have included some clips on the screen. I'm not gonna need them. You see that, okay? Once again, when word started to spread, all of these accounts were gone. I would also like to note that Patrick's email in some way, shape, or form has been leaked to Literotica, and it has now, at this point in time when I'm filming this, August 21st, it has been confirmed that his email is linked to the Aniala Bigman account, and that account belongs to Patrick, which is fucking weird because, as you know, the Literotica fanfiction was incestuous about a father and daughter sleeping together and being all weird. Mind you, these stories. Oh, I must have. Okay, yeah, I scripted this before that was confirmed to be his account, but anyway, mind you, these stories have a lot of similarities to things that have happened in the Dad and Daughter Dream Team universe, such as mentions in Monster Hunter, the nickname Ladybug and Teddy Bear, and so on and so forth. I would also like to mention that both Patrick and Sarah actively write, and so they have self-published a book together. So like, it's not shocking. Well, no, it is shocking, but like, it makes sense. It adds up. I guess those were kind of my highlights. In case you didn't know these people, you probably still don't know these people because I didn't really explain anything. But let's get into my favorite little segment. Where are they now? When I scripted this on August 11th, the Dad and Daughter Dream Team had officially deleted their TikTok account, and Sarah is still actively on her TikTok. She has like a separate TikTok and has seemingly scrubbed her account of her father, Patrick. She also, funnily enough, mentioned writing short stories again, which is wild considering we just talked about the Literotica incestuous fanfiction, but I'm not going to speculate too much. I will say these two fucks have deleted their shared TikTok before and then have come back, so I could almost guarantee we will be seeing these two again. Trust, we will be seeing them again, because they just can't seem to stay away no matter how much like backlash they get. Anyway, not my monkey, not my sun kiss. With that being said, I'm going to head out Thank you so much for listening to me yap. Next video will be a bookish video, and I'm very excited for y'all to see kind of what I have planned. I don't know. Love you. Bye.